This is driver training for the LoadTrek system. The LoadTrek system allows you to electronically log. It's an EOBR, no more paper logs. It allows you to eliminate the driver trip report, paperless fuel tax reporting, and it's a two-way messaging system. You can access your logs on the internet from any computer connected to the internet, ask your system administrator for instructions, or you can access your logs from any truck. Drivers are required to carry in the truck a blank logbook and a driver instruction book. Now we're going to show you how to log on, check your logs, what to do during a roadside inspection, do a driver pre-trip and post-trip, and fuel the truck. The first step is to sign on duty. When you log in, you will automatically go to on duty, not driving. Enter your employee number and enter your password. Your system administrator can give you these numbers. When you select complete information, you're downloading your last 7 days of logs to the vehicle as well as the previous post-trip inspection for this truck. When we sign on duty, we automatically go to line 4, on duty not driving. When the wheels turn, we automatically go up to line 3, driving. By moving and stopping, we automatically move the line between 3 and 4, driving, and on duty not driving. We are now on duty not driving, and we'll perform our pre-trip inspection. I have already performed the pre-trip on this truck and it is passed. Passed means the vehicle is safe to drive. Failed means the vehicle is not safe to drive. I will pass the vehicle, but whether we pass or fail, we can still pick any one of these systems or subsystems on the truck and write a note about it so that dispatch knows that there's something on this truck that needs attention, even if it's not a safety defect. When I make that note, dispatch and maintenance are immediately and automatically notified of the problem with this truck. Here we have a screen that shows our recap. We can instantly at any time hit our recap by pressing the shortcut button 2. And we can see that we've been on duty today so far 13 minutes, and we have 69 hours and 46 minutes available today. We can see that we have done no driving today, but we have been on duty a total of 24 minutes, and that we have 13 hours and 35 minutes left for today. We have plenty of time to go where we need to go, and we can begin driving the truck. As we drive the truck, the screen will change slightly, showing speed and RPM. You can also notice down here at the bottom, we have these 2 gauges that represent the total time we have available to drive and the total time we have available on duty. At any time during our day, when we're asked to produce our logs, either because we want to see how many hours we've been working, or we're being pulled over at a roadside inspection or at a scale house, by hitting shortcut button number 2, we bring up our HOS information. The first screen that comes up is our recap, just like we saw when we logged on. This will immediately tell you and the officer if you're compliant and legal, or if you need to pull over and rest. However, if the officer wants to see more information, you can show them the actual log itself by pressing graph. And here you will see a log just like you'd have in your logbook. A law enforcement officer is entitled to look at this just as they are your paper logbook, and the driver is legally required to carry a blank logbook as well as a driver instruction book. If you need either, please see your system administrator. Also, throughout the day, you may need to send messages to dispatch, or they may send messages to you. By hitting shortcut button number 3, bring up your message screen. Your company may have set up form messages, and you can also send free-form messages as well. By pressing free-form, hitting button 4, and typing in your message. Under DOT functions, at any time that you would normally log off duty or in the sleeper, the same rules apply whether you're on paper or electronic, and that is you are in charge of whether you log off duty or not. If you log off for a lunch break, or if you log into the sleeper, simply select the appropriate status. I will log myself into the sleeper and press proceed. And I am now in the sleeper. When it's time to come out of the sleeper and drive the truck, again go to DOT Functions and log back on duty not driving. Again, wheel movement dictates whether I'm on line 3 or 4, but the driver is in sole and complete control of when you go into the sleeper, when you go off duty. At the end of your shift, when you're back in the yard and you're done with your dispatch, sign off duty. This takes your log up to line 1, off duty. It also takes you out of the truck so that anything that happens into the truck from now on is assigned to another driver. You're relieved of all responsibility and you're ready for your next dispatch. If you have any comments or questions, contact your system administrator. They'll be glad to answer your questions for you.